Welcome back everyone to another Marvel Daily Snap video, and if I sound dejected it is because I already made this video, but my record button was on and I didn't realize it until I was done getting my videos, and now I realize I have no footage, so we have to remake the video, and today we're playing Deathwave! Deathwave is my favorite deck. It is a deck that's pretty simple. You use Hood, Squirrel Girl, Yondu, Bucky Barnes, for early destructions with your Carnage, Killmonger, and Deathlock. You wave on turn 5. You get to play Death, She-Hulk, and another card. Ideally, maybe just Death and Leader, maybe Arrow and She-Hulk. There are lots of combinations for that final turn play, but it's very, very powerful. You limit what your opponent can play because of Wave. It's weakened to Sarah and Zabu decks, which are very popular right now, so this is not the strongest this deck has ever been, but it's a fun deck, so I thought I'd go back to it. Hopefully get some footage yet again. So we're going to switch over to our Marvel Snap page. We were -3 before in about 6 games, so not the best, but we did have a winning record on it, but my play wasn't great, so I lost more cubes than I should have. And we're up against Honor Plate in our first game, and we have Limbo, which is very bad for us. This deck very much wants to end the game on turn 6 with its big play. Putting that off generally does not help. It helps our opponent. So we will see. But we get rid of their Shuri, which is absolutely huge. Triskelion can be a little rough. But these cards aren't terrible. I'm going to play Mojo mid. It's fine. So I don't need to destroy armor. I'm not worried about that at all. That is more annoying. I think I'm just gonna take one of his cards. I kind of want to play Squirrel Girl, but I don't think it's a good idea. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, we'll play Squirrel Girl. That's fine. And we took their Wong. So we've taken their Shuri and their Wong. Kind of massive. So we need to hope we get... Okay. We needed to get one of these cards, and we got both of them, Killmonger and Carnage. So we're going to go ahead and play that. We're going to get our Hood, which is very important. And we're also going to have Killmonger for next turn. Oh, and he has a Mojo. I'm going to go ahead and play our Killmonger and our Demon and feel pretty good about it. So I'm going to kill his Nova early, and that means only these 3 cards will get buffed. And so I'm going to prevent him from getting any more buffs on that card. That was the general idea. Zero. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play... I think I'm going to go ahead and play Spider-Man. Left there. If this isn't Vision, that wins left. If that's Vision, I'm in trouble. Okay, it's Red Skull. So that is fine. 2-5 does not win. This is not a very strong final move. He needs to play 6 power to beat me left. So we're going to go ahead and retreat. We know he can do that. Escape. I need to draw into Leader, She-Hulk, or Death. Or even Deathlock. Would have been fine there. Unfortunately, we got none of them, so we just walk away. You know, I'm going to keep that game in there, though, because every now and then... Back, everyone. Running into a lot of Sarah Surfer, which is not... this deck is not great against, because... they're able to put so much power down on that last turn, even if they can only play Surfer. Most of the groundwork they put down goes down early. So even if the only card they can play on that last turn is Surfer, it generally is plus like 15 in every location. Or plus 9, excuse me, in every location, so everything's above 15. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh. That could be horrible, depending on what happens. If Mirror Dimension turns into Dream Dimension, then on turn 5 everything costs 2 more, and it's awful. I'll go ahead and tempo drop a Killmonger, that's fine. And he has a Zabu. This deck is very weak against Zabu. If I make everything cost 4... so everything will be 2 for him, he can still know. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and pass, so... Ooh. What are you playing? Discard. Ooh, I could potentially make this work for me. If he plays that Apocalypse. I think I do that. Yep. We'll see what he does. I think I'm playing leader next turn. I'm gonna get interesting card there. Doesn't get the extra 5. Dracula.
All systems go.
So I know I'm pretty confident I can't win.
All systems go.
Right. Or left, excuse me. The question becomes, can I win the other 2? I'm going to play my leader left, because in case he puts 2 in one of these, I want to be able to copy it. Oh! What a snipe! So getting rid of his Dracula means I'm guaranteed to win. Well, that's not true. If it hits Killmonger right... Okay, I was gonna say, if it hits Killmonger right, I lose. But I think I'm gonna win. It's a tie middle, I win right, I win left. Oh, that Gambit. We know whose Gambit is more clutch. It is mine. Huge win. Sorry, Fenomad. We're gonna take that game. Yeah, welcome back again. We're escaping another game. We're keeping our keep losses pretty minimal by only losing 1, but running into almost exclusively Surfer decks at this point, so pretty tough to win. We had in that last game, a X-Mansion, and the X-Mansion gave us Dr. Ock, and it pulled his Sarah onto the field on turn 3, so really bad for us. But this turn we start off with Titan, which will allow us to play a leader early. We get Yondu out early as well. Get rid of their Juggernaut, so again, this is probably about the 10th or so Surfer deck in a row. And we're going to go ahead and play Squirrel Girl. You get a better destruction off. Hopefully this isn't a Cosmo. If it is, it's fine. Scorpion can hurt us, but it's not the worst. Oh, look at that. We're actually buffed now. So we're going to get the Carnage hit here, which will bring our... You count as a 6 cost now, huh? Our death to 6. We dodge the Cosmo, huge. We're going to play Bucky Barnes into the Danger Room. Hopefully it gets destroyed. Does not. I'm going to go ahead and wave here, actually. He plays Sarah. I think that is how we're going to play this. We're going to play leader to the right, so we'll copy their cards middle. We should also get whatever Surfer bonus they get. Oh, unless it's Brood. I still think we give it a run. Oh, and they retreat. Okay. So there's not a bad win against a Surfer deck, and he got mostly what he wanted, so I'm happy we won that game. And for the YouTube folks, welcome back. We ran into a discard deck that got everything it wanted. Started discarding Apocalypse from turn 1, got too big, so we just got out of there. No reason to stay. Ooh, what's that? Hits the rock. Ugh, it's the old 2-cost rock. Here's where the peak hits, though, right? Nope. Interesting, interesting. So we'll go ahead, throw Bucky Barnes mid. Ooh, Dagger's kind of interesting. Wasn't expecting that. We'll go ahead and get a fairly big Carnage Winter Soldier here mid. These games kind of come down to whoever controls the Nexus controls the game. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to the demon, actually. He hasn't started moving his cards yet, which is kind of weird. What is that? Why is that? He just retreats. Okay, I was a little confused about that game as well. We'll keep that in there because, you know, it's a game, but we'll get one more game. Welcome back, guys. If we don't win on this game, we're calling it here. We'll include this game no matter what. I couldn't beat a Zoo deck, even playing Killmonger, because it was that Zoo deck that runs Dracula, and he hit Infinite Killmonger, which won the lanes by itself. He also played Cosmo into Sinister London, and then Armor into Sinister London, so I couldn't destroy any things after turn 4. It was a little bit of an unfortunate game. We'll hopefully get a better one here against Winston. A tough day for Deathwave. That'd be a tough video. But sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. Winston has a Killmonger, so it's either a mirror match or a Surfer deck. Never mind, it's neither. I don't know what he's playing. Killmonger and Doc Ock. Okay. So he's probably running, like, what? Goblins? Groot. I have no idea what this deck is. I think I have to snap now, right? I'm gonna go ahead and force whatever he plays to be over here. Magic. Do you believe in magic? Actually works okay for me. Again, no idea what this deck is. Kind of crazy, actually. Oh, you know what I can do, actually? I can skip this turn and play a free She-Hulk next turn. I kind of like that. I'm gonna snap Winston here. What in the world? That is... Alright, so Winston was a bot. But we're gonna take the bot games for the 4 cubes. We needed the win. Thank you, Winston. I appreciate you for the cubes. And if you enjoyed this content, yeah, it was a tough day. We fell down a little cubes, but you have to fall down to get back up. We'll be back there tomorrow. As always, I'm Gem Machine Esquire. Thanks so much for the likes and subscription in the comments. It means the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you all enjoy your day.